You're watching 13 Wham News This Morning with Doug Imlich, Norma Holland, Evan Dawson, and meteorologist Marty Snider. 13 Wham News, your breaking news and weather authority.
The man who's saying, "We're not going to take it," and "I want to rock," is now a TV dad. Dee Snider of Twisted Sister fame is following in Ozzy Osbourne's footsteps and putting his family on reality TV in a show that premieres tonight. Norma Holland interviewed Dee recently. Dee and our producer were talking about his memories of Rochester when Norma started the conversation.
Oh yeah, and then they got the amazing the custard down on the lake over there. A place called the Penny Arcade was the club.
Abbott's.
And there's this amazing, right?
Abbott's. Oh my gosh.
Abbott's there. Okay,
when were you last in Rochester?
I didn't forget the taste.
When were you last in Rochester, Dee?
Not soon, not recent enough to have more of that Abbott's custard.
Okay, so you do have good memories of this place.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got it. You know I'm going to say it. Everybody does. I won't tell you how old I was when I first saw you, but you scared the crap out of me, okay? I was watching MTV, and this man with this crazy blonde hair comes with this big shoulder pads and this red lipstick. You scared you still have it. Oh my gosh. You were the stuff of nightmares, but then all the kids in my house were like, idolized you. You were like amazing. You were awesome, and we just loved you. We grew to really love you, and that's how a lot of people first got to know your name.
Yeah, what does that say about your generation?
Hey, you were the one with the blonde hair and the red lipstick. I was a kid, but you have.
Hey, no, I loved it, and it's amazing, you know. Yeah, all these people, all these fans have grown up now, and that's the kind of a great connection I hope with this show, because, you know, I've grown up too, and I've grown up twisted, and so, you know, you've all out there, the fans have got their family lives, and now they're getting a chance to see what the wild man that they grew up with on MTV, what his family life is like.
So you've got a wife, you've been married, what, 30 years, almost 30 years. You've got how many kids?
4 kids.
Okay, and I mean, when did the tide sort of start to turn? Were you married when you were in Twisted Sister, or did that happen after you were in the band? Yeah,
you know, the tide never turned for me in that sense. I always had this idea that I was going to be a rock star and I was going to be married and have kids. I didn't think that they were mutually exclusive, but apparently for a lot of people they were. And I met Suzette 34 years ago, and we've been together ever since. And yeah, back in the heyday, I already had my first child. So I've been a family man through it all.
Wow, it's amazing. What do you think the biggest surprises will be? What's the biggest surprise you think will be for your fans when they watch the show and they see how you interact with your kids and your wife? What's the biggest surprise you think?
The biggest surprise is I'm the quiet one in the house. I am quiet. I'm the stable one. I'm the normal one, and I am the voice of reason. It's a dirty job. Somebody had to take it, and nobody else was volunteering. So that's me.
So you had to take it. You know, if we're not going to take it, you have to take it.
I had to take it. All right, yes, I said that. Those words came out of my mouth.
Come on, I have to go there. I so have to go there. You know, seriously, I cannot tell you how shocked my parents were that we were watching this video. But all the kids, all my cousins were like, "This guy's amazing. He looks crazy, but we love it." Do you ever miss those days, kind of being with the band, or have you you're like, okay, I've grown, I've done it, I've been there, I'm okay now?
Well, Twisted and we've been doing reunion shows about 25 or 30 a year for the last 9 years.
Wow. Okay.
So, and up until this year, we were doing full-blown makeup, hair, and so I never really had a chance to miss it. But it's crazy. I can't believe I'm in my 50s and I'm up there losing my mind on stage. I mean, I thought I'd be dead, you know.
You still have your voice, which is
but you know,
amazing.
yeah, you know, Norma, I mean, that's the thing that I hope to communicate with Growing Up Twisted people. That life isn't over when you get married and have kids. That you can have fun, you can be cool, and life can be great. You know, there's this perception that, you know, all the fun goes out of your life once you settle down. But that's not the way it is, at least not in my house.
Yeah, you thought, you know, you're one of those, you wanted it all, you had it all, you have it all, which is the thing. You wanted it all, and that's what you did. I got to ask you a question. A coworker of mine said he saw sort of like a biography of you, and you talk about that, which was really surprising to me, because Dee Snider and Celine Dion don't go in the same sentence. But apparently you wrote some songs for her, right? You wrote some Christmas songs?
Well, I wrote a song, but it wasn't for her, actually. Suzette asked me many years ago to write her a Christmas song, and I looked at her like she had horns. I said, are you insane? But I came up with a very non-rock and roll Christmas song as a gift for her one year. And one of the engineers who recorded it said, hey, can I hold on to a copy of this? Years later, he wound up producing Celine Dion. Celine heard the song, and it's on her album, These Are Special Times. And it sold like 8 million copies all over the world. But people don't know that, you know, Satan wrote Celine's Christmas song.
I can't believe that. Does that bother you? I mean, you're probably not bothered by it, but I mean, did you ever think it would end up in her hands?
It's one of the, like, you know what? I only planned life to like 30. And then I'm going to make it as a rock star and live happily ever after. ... I had no idea what was going to happen afterwards. So that, having a reality show with my family, it's all exciting, surprising, unexpected, and I'm just taking it as it comes and having fun.
That's great. You know, you really look like you're having a lot of fun, which is so great. I think that's going to show in the show. Again, it's called Growing Up Twisted. Oh my gosh, you still have all that hair. That's all. You still have all of it.
Yeah, and I let it out. When Twisted rocks, I pull the pin.
Could you pull?
And
could you,
I don't know if I was on America's Got Talent recently. My hair was the size of Montana. It was unbelievable how big it gets.
I know how that is. I have the same problem. Could you let it out just a little at the end to kind of shake it out a little? Wow.
No, but you're kidding? I've got so much product in this thing to keep it in place. You know,
You'll never get it back.
It's like my parenting style. You got to be tough, otherwise things get completely out of control.
Okay, Dee Snider, you are amazing. Again, Growing Up Twisted on A&E. He's all grown up, and he's going to take it for us. Thank you so much, Dee.
Oh, no.
Good luck. Good luck with the show.
Thanks, Norma.
Oh, wow.
Bye, Rochester. See ya, Abbott's.